Alright, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a horse race and thought, this horse isn't just winning, they're rewriting the rules of the game? Well, that's exactly what happened this week at Goodwood. Pershaada, a filly with a pedigree that reads like a who's who of racing royalty, just did something that's shaking up the entire industry. Let me break this down for you, because this isn't just another race result. It's a seismic shift in the story of a freshman sire and the future of a breeding line that's been waiting decades for its moment. Now, here's the thing, when a horse wins its first stakes race, it's a big deal. But when that horse is the first ever winner for its freshman sire? That's not just a headline, it's a blueprint for the future. Persian Force, the sire, has been waiting for this moment since he hit the track. And Pershaada? She didn't just win. She executed a masterclass in timing, surging from the back of the pack to dominate the field. Watching that run, I couldn't help but think, this isn't just a filly with talent. This is a filly with a destiny written in her bloodlines. Let's talk about her pedigree for a second. Her damn, mild illusion, isn't just some random mare. She's got a track record of producing winners, and her family tree is littered with champions. But what really caught my eye was her connection to Molecomb, a horse who conquered two of the biggest races in Europe. That's not just a pedigree, it's a legacy. And now, Pershaada is carrying that torch forward. I mean, how many times do we see a filly inherit not just the genes, but the grit of her ancestors? This feels like a generational reset for this family. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This win isn't just about Persian Force's credibility as a sire. It's about the market. Freshman sires are always a gamble, breeders bet on their potential, but they're also betting on hype. And Pershaada's victory? That's the kind of performance that turns speculation into inevitability. I'm seeing whispers already about how this could elevate Persian Force's stud fee next season. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing his name in the same breath as some of the elite sires of the past decade. Now, let's zoom out. This race was a qualifier for the Breeders' Cup, which means Pershaada's next stop is the Nunthorpe. And if she's as sharp as she was here, she's going to be a serious contender. But here's what I find fascinating, the way she closed down the track, that late kick. It wasn't just power, it was precision. That kind of finish isn't just about speed. It's about strategy, about knowing when to conserve energy and when to strike. And in a sport where fractions of a second decide everything, that's the difference between winning and being remembered as almost. So what does this mean for the future? Well, I think we're looking at a new chapter for Persian Force. But more than that, we're seeing how bloodlines can evolve. Pershaada's win isn't just a footnote in her pedigree, it's a statement. And if you ask me, this is just the beginning. The real question isn't whether she'll win again. It's how high she'll go before the world finally catches up to what she's capable of.